Hey, what's going on, family? I know it's been a hot minute since y'all seen my face. Life has been lifing, and I just needed to kind of pause on a lot of things. And unfortunately, YouTube was one of those things. It's not that I need to pause, I just didn't have the mental energy to just sit down and edit some videos. But if you are on TikTok, I do post things about my journey, my IVF journey and TTC journey, and that link will be in this video, but it's at the Jackson's ATL. And so I do put some little small snippets of my journey on there, but not more so updates that I do on YouTube. So here I am at week 36, y'all. What? Girl, I am 36 weeks and 3 days. Yes, honey. So that much time has passed, because the last video I left off on, I was 29 weeks. I haven't even entered my 30 week yet. So right now I am 36 weeks, 3 days, and we are literally counting down to baby's arrival. And so I just wanted to catch you guys up verbally on some things that has happened in the last few weeks. So life hit. We had a lot of situations going on with our housing, and that we needed to get and still are getting together, so that our baby can be in a good environment. And so it started off with a tree falling on our roof, and that was cray. And then we were renters, so then the homeowners take their time to do certain things, and then from that situation we realized we had other situations. So it's been really like a domino effect. And so this kind of happened in my third trimester, right? And so I'm thinking, like, I had all this time during my pregnancy to figure this out, and now here it is at the end, and like now I gotta be like, gotta figure all this stuff out. But life hit. I gotta woman up, my husband gotta daddy up, and we gotta get it together. And so we're just trying to take it a day at a time, and it has been stressful to kind of walk through it. But on a happier note, because I don't really like to dwell on too much of the negativity, on a happier note, we did have our baby shower. It was on February the 19th, and it was wonderful. Everybody that needed to be there was there. Family, friends, and just everybody that just loved and prayed for my baby. And so we had a good time, and I got a lot of things that we needed. I showed you guys the nursery part 1, but now we have a pack and play, car seats, buku diapers, and a stroller. So my baby is well taken care of. He got everything he needs pretty much for the first year. Formula bottles. Only thing we need is like little stuff like socks and binkies, because I learned recently that the hospital that we're going to be birthing my baby at, they don't give, I call them binkies, but pacifiers. They don't give pacifiers anymore. So I was thinking I was going to kind of pick up those items from the hospital. But nonetheless, I do have my hospital bag packed, and I will try to do a video of that if time permits. But that's kind of been where we're at. We've just been lifing, and the husband picked up a second job so we can kind of accelerate. We're thinking we're going to have to move from this house, and so we just kind of, he took a second job so he can accelerate that. And I'm just thankful for him, because he does what he needs to do as the husband, as a daddy, like, to take care of his family, and I definitely love and appreciate that. But nonetheless, that has been what's going on our end. Baby is doing well. I actually had an ultrasound today. So again, I'm 36 weeks, 3 days, and I had an ultrasound today. Girl, let me tell you, why this baby 7 pounds 7 ounces already? When she said that, my jaw literally dropped to the floor. And I know that's kind of like, it's a hit or miss. They could be accurate, it could be not. I've heard people say, well, they told me my baby's gonna be 8 pounds, and he came out 6. And so, but when she said 7 pounds 7 ounces, and I'm like, okay, I got 37, 38, 39, 40. Like, I got almost 4 more weeks left. Like, I'm just thinking, like, how big he gonna be when he born. So that was a lot for me to digest today, because I'm like, who gonna birth it? Like, who gonna birth him? Like, who gonna birth this 7 pounds, 7-ounce baby right now? So that means by the time he get ready to be born, he may be, almost 9 pounds, 10 pounds. But she said he probably won't get the 10 pounds because he'll kind of taper off. So I'm hoping that's the case. Because I'm like, ooh, why my baby so big? But I love my little chug lug. I always wanted a little chubby baby. And now I got one. I love their little chunks and them little chunky cheeks. So we got to see him today, and he's a big baby. But everything is well. He's in head down position. He likes to touch his feet a lot. So in the ultrasound, we couldn't really see his face because he was holding his little feet, and his other hand was kind of like right here in his face. So he never likes to show us his little face. But we got to see everything else: his little feet, his little butt. But we didn't get to see his little face. And so from now until birth, I'm having appointments every week. So that's kind of exciting, I guess. But life has already been exciting. And so I'm like, this is just, another thing. But I'd rather it be towards the end of my pregnancy than the beginning. I know that's kind of weird. But at the beginning, it was just so much anxiety, like with our scare and around week 6 and 7. And like... other stuff that has happened along the way. So I'm kind of glad, like, now I can, I feel more comfortable with a lot of stuff kind of happening at the end versus the beginning, because I feel like my anxiety just in general is less at the end now, because it's like we're at the end. I can hear his heart rate anytime because I have a Doppler at home. And so I'm just like, I'd rather be at the end than the beginning, because at the beginning it was just so much stress and so much anxiety, just like I just want to get to the end. I just want to make it to the end. Now here I'm at the end, and so I'm like, okay, I'm ready to rock and roll. So really it's just been life stuff. We had our nursery all put together and stuff, and now we're trying to figure out if we're actually going to stay here. We're trying to see what the homeowners are going to do as far as the repairs. They're acting real shady, like they don't want to do anything. We told them that, we're about to bring home a newborn, and they're like, okay, and your point? Like, I'm trying to be like, I am saved. Wasn't that a song like a while back? Oh, I'm saved, because girl, oh child, oh, these folks behind me ready to go off on them. But nonetheless, because I don't play by my child, and I don't like nobody acting like, me telling them that I'm about to have a baby coming in, like that's not of importance. They like, okay, and your point is I'm not moving no faster. So I don't like that whole vibe. So that has been, something that I gotta kind of, work through myself. And so, that's just life. People always want to give you what they want to give you. People gonna always treat you how they want to treat you, and you have to advocate for yourself. But nonetheless, as far as my doctor's appointments, my blood pressure has been good. At my last appointment for my prenatal care, which was last week, it was 120/78, which was excellent. And so today she did my blood pressure, and it was excellent. I forget what number it was. She may not even told me the number, but it was good. And so I have another prenatal appointment tomorrow, and I hope it'll still be good from there. My weight gain has tapered off, which I'm glad for, because I'm like, ooh, who about to lose all this weight? But I know, like, once the baby's born and once we get a routine, the weight will just naturally come off. So I try not to really stress about stuff that just is beyond my control, because life is gonna happen, and life got enough, and so you don't need to be adding nothing else to it. So, but yeah, that's where we're at right now. Y'all pray for this living situation. Like I said, we had our nursery and everything together, and then so much stuff happened. A tree fell on our roof. We had a whole other, it was like a domino effect. So the tree fell off our roof and exposed a lot of other stuff. Like, I'm gonna need y'all to come and do what y'all need to do in this house. And so with all of that going on, it's been kind of stressful. I'm gonna say it's been stressful, because they don't really prioritize my health and my child's health the way that I need them to. And so I just been kind of looking at what is my legal rights in this too, as far as a renter. So yeah, just pray for that situation and that we have that figured out in the next week or two. I've been still seeing my counselor. I think I told you guys that I see a counselor, but I still been seeing my counselor, which has really helped for me to process stuff outside of, you know, the YouTube space, because YouTube is kind of like the place I kind of vented. And so now having my counselor more regularly really has helped me to navigate through a lot of this stuff. But that is where we are. That is where we're at. Pregnancy brain is still a real thing, and I will insert some clips in this video from the last some odd weeks to kind of help to piece together everything that has happened. So I will pause here and I will let you guys see some of the clips from the last few weeks. Peace, love you guys. Thank you for continuing to rock with me and pray for me and just send me some encouraging messages. And a lot of you guys reached out to me when y'all didn't see, you know, any updates, just making sure we're okay. But I thank you for the love and support and concern. But yeah, thank you guys. Peace. Out here getting a brisk walk in. Feels good. It's cold, but it feels like good at the same time, as long as you're in the sun. Say what's up, babe.
What's up? This is your boy Travis.
Why you have to be extra? Never mind. And we're just finished the walk. 0.94 miles so far. By the time we make it to the car, it'll be a mile in. Yes. I feel accomplished. Get a little belly shot in. A little belly action here. So what's been going on week 30? Since I just turned 31 weeks yesterday, I can feel you guys in what happened on week 30. Fatigue has just taken over. I just stopped fighting. I don't know if it's Monday or Friday at this point. Fatigue has taken over my life. I am always so tired, and I seem to love orange juice beyond anything of this world. The craving for orange juice is otherworldly, and Arby's. So that's so random. I love Arby's roast beef sandwiches, and I love orange juice. Apparently I just cannot get enough. I have went through so much orange juice, I just kind of stopped buying it now, because like it's just beyond me. But nonetheless, that is what's been going on week 30. Fatigue, definitely. Food cravings, yeah. So before I was just like cute pregnant. Now I'm just like pregnant. I'm starting to feel everything, and now I'm like, can't wait till these 9 weeks pass, kind of pregnant. I see why when women get to the last bit, they're like, I'm ready to be done with this, because that's kind of where I'm at. And as much as I'm enjoying this experience and I'm taking it in one day at a time, I'm still kind of like, I'm ready for the finish line. Especially over the fatigue. I'm just ready to stop being sleepy all the dang on time, and wanting orange juice all the time. But nonetheless, I mean, all in all, people tell me that I've had a good pregnancy as far as symptoms go, and so I just count my blessings with that. Hopefully I'll have, like I said, have a video of the nursery before this week's end, and I have my baby shower coming up, and I'm meeting with my best friend this Sunday. And so like, yeah, man, everything's coming together. I'm trying to just relax and just enjoy it. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys on week 30. Hey you guys, so I just left my doctor's appointment. It is week 31, day 4, and today was just a routine check-in, checking my weight, blood pressure, and whatnot. My baby's heart rate was 153, and I asked her why it was so high. She said it can fluctuate, because normally my baby's heart rate is 147, 145, and she said it can fluctuate. She didn't see that as an area of concern. My blood pressure was 122/76, which was excellent for me. And so we just kind of went over some emergency precautions in the event that I go into labor early. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's getting real. And so, yeah, that's pretty much all we went over today. I have my growth scan coming up on next Monday, where I will have an ultrasound to check the baby's growth, man. I am excited because my husband gets to come to that appointment. It's getting real, you guys. It's getting real.